What is going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 3 of the Borussia Dortmund career mode. My name is Drakesy if you do not know, and if you do enjoy these kind of episodes, don't start here. We have made 2 more episodes before this, so go and check those out on the channel. Drop a subscribe, like, and whatever you want to on those, and then let's get on with this episode. If you have seen up to here, then sorry, let's continue. Right, so last episodes, I did actually say that I did want some suggestions of players to buy. What I'm going to show you quickly is how much of the transfer window we have left. As you can see, we have round about half of a month left, maybe a bit more than half of a month left to get some players. So what we're going to go and do is try and sign some suggestions that you guys have made on the comment section below. If you do have any comments of other players you would like to buy, it may have to be next transfer window, but be sure to get them down in the comment section below and I'll try and get them next transfer window. But what we're going to try and do now is get these 3 suggestions made. Just a quick one before we get into that. As you can see, we have 45 million euros, well 45.25 million euros pretty much. And then next to that, our wage budget is nearly just under 200,000. So we have a lot of money to play with. Fingers crossed we can get some big or a potentially world-class player in, but some big players in. So our first suggestion today comes in from the YouTube user, Danica Damoah, and that suggestion was, as you can see on your screens, Antoine Griezmann, the Atletico Madrid striker from France. We're going to try and put an inquiry in for him, see what they come back and say to us, but he is in fact 88 rated, so fingers crossed we can afford him. It looks unlikely, but if they do say maybe a bit more than we have, we might potentially put in a player to sweeten the deal, but Antoine Griezmann could be coming to Dortmund. The next suggested player comes in from the YouTube user Anconsi. I may be saying that wrong, sorry if I am, but that user said Sergio Agüero. As we can see, the 89 rated 28-year-old striker looks like a fantastic fit for the team if we can afford him. He is 61.5 million euros, so he's a fair price. So once again, we're going to inquire about him and see where that puts us. And now coming to the final user. The last comment comes from the YouTube channel Maxwell Football Club. Now, me and him did actually have a few chats and stuff in the comment section below, so thank you, Maxwell, for your comments and your communication on the channel. It's good to see. But that last comment said, said Bertrand Traore. Well, he did say Traore, but his picture was a Chelsea kit in the corner, so I can only guess he meant Bertrand Traore of Chelsea. But as we can see, he is actually out on loan at Ajax at the moment. So all I suggest we can do is stick him onto the shortlist, scout him, see how he's getting on, and then potentially come back for him when his loan at Ajax does expire. But Maxwell did not finish up there. He made a few more suggestions and we're going to get onto them now. So the next suggestion from Maxwell was in fact Marcus Rashford, and as you can see, we're already scouting him, we're already checking him out, but that is another suggestion made by Maxwell. So if we can't get Traore and we can't get any of the strikers, Rashford will be the one that we're trying to go in for and trying to get. And now let's finally look at the last suggestion made by Maxwell. That last suggestion was in fact Eden Hazard. Yes, as you can see, he did in fact suggest Eden Hazard. Now, the offer that Maxwell did say we should put forward for Eden Hazard was a direct trade offer. As we can see, we have Eden Hazard up here. We're going to go ahead to the person that he said swap. Now, it might be a bit of a shock, but in fact, it is in fact Marco Reus. They are in fact the same rating, the same position, but Eden Hazard is 2 years younger. Eden Hazard being 25, Marco Reus being 27. Now, Marco Reus is pretty much the pinnacle player for Dortmund, so it is a bit of a shock move, but what we're going to go ahead and do is try and swap Reus, see what they say, but we don't have to go through with the deal. So if you think this is a bad deal, I will not finalise this until next episode. You tell me what you think of this deal. Is it good or bad deal? Should we stop it? Should we not? I might try and stop on transfer deadline day, and then we can go through transfer deadline day next episode and see where that takes us. So let's put forward that offer, see what they say, and see if we can potentially get Hazard for Reus. So we simmed a few more days, and as we can see, 15.5 million has been decided and matched and gone ahead by Southampton for Nuri Sahin. So it looks like Nuri Sahin is on his way out of the club as well. And as we can see, Antoine Griezmann, they're not really looking for an offer on him. They're saying, no, we're not even going to send you a response. But They're saying no price, but in reality I think we could probably get him. Just to test the waters for Antoine Griezmann, I'm going to put down an offer of 40 million euros to see where that takes us, see what the team say. As we can see at the top, it does value him, the club does value him, sorry, at 86.7 million euros, which is a lot. Between that to 102 million euros, which is an incredible sum. So fingers crossed we can put down this offer, see what they say towards that. If they don't agree with it, by the time that Nuri Sahin sells, we can put down another offer of around about 50 to 60 million. So fingers crossed that all works out. Let's see where we go from here. As you can see, guys, we've had an offer for the youngster Joseph Claude Gaillou. Is that Gaillou? I believe that's how you would say it. From the team Dresden. Is that Dresden? I've never even heard of them before. But as you can see, they've offered just a bit under, around £50,000 cheaper than what his actual value is. But to be honest, we're probably not going to be using him at all. So I am actually going to sell him on. He is 23 years old, which when you think about it, is only 2 years younger than Griezmann. So for him being 64 rated and Griezmann's 88 rated, 2 years older, I don't know if that really works, but that's my way of thinking. So yeah, we're going to try and sell him on. And as we can see, there has been a response to Sergio Agüero of no price. So we're going to do what we did for Griezmann, and we're going to put down an offer of 40 million to see what the club say back to us. Potentially they might even agree to it, but most likely not. Guys, as you can see, the offer has come back on Eden Hazard, and in fact the club have turned around and said that they're not happy with just getting Marco Reus. They want Marco Reus and 38.5 million. I think Chelsea have become a deluded club, because if they really think they're going to get Marco Reus and 38 million for Eden Hazard, they must be smoking something down in London, and it's probably not legal stuff, if you know where I'm going. But what we're going to go ahead and try and do is maybe offer... No, we're not going to offer 1 million. We're going to offer 10 million euros on top of Marco Reus. See what they say to that. See if they agree to it. I do want to try and push through a deal that a fan has suggested from the channel. So we're going to try and do this. See where this puts us. No surprise here. In fact, Atletico Madrid have rejected the offer we put down for Antoine Griezmann. We're going to just hold on to this for the time being. Hold this here. We're going to move on, do a few more days simulation, see if we get a few more bits of cash into the club and go back and see if we can get Griezmann then. So once again, no surprise here, Sergio Agüero and Man City have turned down the offer. Maybe not Sergio Agüero, but the club, Man City, have turned down the offer for Sergio Agüero, just as Atletico Madrid did for Antoine Griezmann. But we're going to leave these here, like I said, wait for a bit more cash, move on from there. As we can see, they have reviewed our offer and they're still not willing to put up the player. So we're not a chance going to put down 38.5 million and Marco Reus for Eden Hazard. So we're going to just hold off on this offer. Let me know what you think on some of these offers. As we can see here, Nuri Sahin has in fact sold. So what I'm going to try and do is go down the route to try and buy these two players. I'm going to stay away from Hazard, but please let me know what you think on Hazard, like I said. But I'm going to try and put down offers, but I will not buy the players. I won't do the contracts and sign them until I get a response from you guys next episode. So as we can see, since Nuri Sahin has sold from the club, we can put down a bit more money. We're going to try and put down the offer of around 55 million. So fingers crossed they accept that. Let's see where we go from there. He's worth much more than that, Antoine Griezmann, so they're probably not going to accept it. And the same goes for Manchester City's Sergio Agüero. So we're going to put down the same offer that we did for Antoine Griezmann of 55 million. He's older than I thought he was. I thought Sergio Agüero was only about 26, but in fact he is actually 28. So once again, as we can see, Joseph Claude Gaillou has in fact sold from the club, so we're going to go ahead and delete that email. We've actually got a response from Man City, who have said that they would only accept 119 million euros, which is just incredible money. Looking up from here, Bertrand Traore's final scouting little thing, as we can see, he's 75 at 20 years old. So in fact, Marcus Rashford is probably the better option. So what I think we're actually going to try and do is go in for Marcus Rashford. Even though in real life, Marcus Rashford is a regular starter for Manchester United or a come off the bench super sub, what we're going to try and do is offer a bit lower than his actual value of 14.5 million, because I don't know if they really use him in this career mode in the game. So I'm going to try and offer 10 million euros, see where that puts us. As we can see, the transfer offer for Antoine Griezmann has been turned down. Once again, rejected because he is too valuable to the club. So I guess that's where we're going to stand on that at the moment. So guys, please let me know which player you would prefer me to go for. Griezmann, would you prefer me to go for Sergio Agüero, or even Eden Hazard? Please let me know in the comment section below, like I said, because we are going to finish this episode on transfer deadline day, whether you want one of these players or potentially even a brand new player that we've not looked at as of yet in this career mode. So get that down in the comment section below and we will try and sign them. As we can see, Manchester United have come back on the offer we put down for Marcus Rashford, and they've in fact said that they're going to accept that 10 million euro offer. So I do know that Marcus Rashford goes up to about an 88, 89 rated player in this game. It's incredible stuff what he does become, and he's only asking for a £3,000 wage increase. So that's, sorry, 3,000 euro wage increase. So that's pretty cool. He's not actually asking for that much more. We're probably going to say he'll be a squad rotation player. Let's see if he does agree to this. Once again, I'm not going to accept this deal until transfer deadline day, so let me know if you want me to. Marcus Rashford has in fact accepted terms and agreements, so literally all we have to do is accept the offer. But for now we are going to stall it, as I did mention previously. We're not going to do anything with that as of yet. So guys, as we can see, the first game of the Bundesliga is today, and our first match is against Mainz, or Mainz, I'm not too sure how you would say that, but the Borussia Dortmund career mode is fully kicking off from this point onwards. So I'm actually going to play this match and I'm going to get into it in a minute when I quickly show you this is the team that we're lining up with. So I'm not going to run through it, you can see all the players just to fill you in. Our two new signings, Dahoud and Tar, are in there, but let's get into the match. So as we can see, the match is kicking off in the Bundesliga, Borussia Dortmund versus FSV Mainz. It's pretty interesting stuff. Match commentary, apparently it's between Martin Tyler and Alan Smith. Don't know why they would be commenting on the Bundesliga, but here we go. Yeah, gonna skip past these. The match is underway, guys. Let's get started. Marco Reus, come on, through to Aubameyang. Aubameyang's through on the edge of the box, crossing it back in. Oh no. They're on the attack here, guys. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. Come on. Come on, Dembele. Dembele down the wing. Dembele has got pace for days. He crosses it in. It's in. Ah. Oh. No. No! Oh, I tried my last ditch tackle then, but they broke through and it was a clear shot. I messed up my defence, guys. It was a good goal by them. Top of the net. Gianluigi Donnarumma, lucky he had no chance. I should have defended this better. I thought Julian Tar would have got that. Is it Jonathan Tar? Sorry. And as we can see, we're 1-0 down. Come on. Oh, I thought that was a goal. That would have been a fantastic goal. Who's that? Was that Dahoud? Oh, imagine that. A goal on his debut. I don't know if it's his overall debut, but it's definitely his debut in the Bundesliga for Dortmund. Go on, over the top ball, bring it down, oh what a goal, oh Dembele with the assist, knocking the ball over the defence. I saw Mario Götze's run and it is our first goal. Fantastic little slotted finesse, I think it was, by Götze as well. Bottom left hand corner, the goalkeeper had no chance, sorry. Look at this. That ball is a perfect ball, weighted perfectly, knocked on and then dinked in the bottom left hand corner. Congratulations to Mario Götze on being our first goal scorer. So as you can see, we've made it to half time. It is in fact 1-1. We've made one substitution at half time. We brought off Weigl, I believe it is, as we can see here, and we brought on Rode in the CDM position. Fingers crossed he can hold up a bit more. Just looking at some of his stats, he's got some fantastic stats on his card. Sorry, card. I mean, he's got some good stats in game. Ball over the top, come on. Dembele dribbles back. Knocks a ball through. Oh, is that Mario Götze again? Could well have been Mario Götze again on that shot. No. What a save, Donnarumma. That throw-in just ripped our defence apart. Come on, no. Nice save again. Double save by Donnarumma. Come on. Come on, bend it in. Bend it in. Come on. What a run. Pierre! Pierre! Off the flipping... So as you can see, guys, the match has ended 1-1. For some reason, their defence was really hard to break down. I was coming in from the right wing a ton, but for some reason, they just managed to get the foot in at the perfect time and stop me. And then the other times, it seemed like my own attackers were getting in the way of the shots. So that's why there probably wasn't much highlights of that game. So guys, as we can see, we are very fastly approaching deadline day. And as you can see, after our result, our 1-1 result, that kind of puts us at 10th, exactly halfway down the table. At the top of the table so far is Con. Is that Col or Con? Con? I'm not too sure how you would say that. Bayern just behind them. Berlin, Schalke, Leipzig and Hamburg all in the top 6. So we need to be getting up there. It's not the best result, but we can do better. We definitely can. So interesting news, we've actually had an offer through for Roman Weidenfeller. 3.4 million from a rival in the Bundesliga, Bremen, Werder Bremen. So what we're going to try and do is we are actually going to try and up the offer to maybe, if they offer 5 million for Weidenfeller, the 36-year-old keeper, I'm willing to accept that offer. But as you can see now, we're simulating another day on. Roman Weidenfeller's offer has come back and they've actually offered 3.7. Like I said, let's just be a bit nicer. Let's say 4.5 million, you can have him. The only offer with selling on Weidenfeller is that we don't really have a backup keeper past Weidenfeller, so that is going to be a bit of a problem. So we're going to simulate on, and now this is where we are going to leave it. As we can see, we'll look at some of the biggest deals that have gone through so far. As we can see, Toprak has gone to Man City, Dries Mertens has gone to Man City. Man City making some major deals in this. Ivan Rakitic has actually gone through to Arsenal from Barcelona. Andrea Lacazette did finalise his move and has gone through to Chelsea. Ozil has gone to Barcelona. We saw that one last time. It is a bit of a shock deal, seeing as though he did used to play for Real Madrid, but crazy stuff happens in this career mode. As we can see here, Paris Saint-Germain are actually eyeing up a move for James Rodriguez as well in this career mode, and that's all the news is. Jan Vertonghen's turned down an offer, potentially going to Leicester, and he's 83 rated. So guys, as I did say, this is in fact where we are going to leave off today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, like, comment, subscribe, support the channel as you can do, because you guys are the best at doing that recently. It's helping me out, helping me produce these videos. Thank you for watching once again. Hope you have enjoyed, and stay strong. See you in a bit.